Could a centuries-old territorial dispute potentially ignite a new conflict in South America? Today we delve into the escalating tensions between Venezuela and Guyana over the oil-rich region of Essequibo. It all starts with a historical claim. In the late 19th century, an agreement placed the majority of the Essequibo region within Guyana's borders. However, Venezuela has long disputed this, arguing that the Essequibo River should mark the boundary. This disagreement has simmered for over a century, but recent developments have brought it back to the forefront of international attention. Venezuelans recently voted overwhelmingly in favor of incorporating the Essequibo region into their territory. This region is not just any piece of land, it is home to vast oil reserves, a precious resource that could provide a much-needed economic boost for Venezuela, but Guyana views this as a potential existential threat, a step towards annexation. Here's where it gets complicated. The International Court of Justice has ruled that Venezuela should not take any action to modify the current situation in the disputed territory. Yet, the escalating rhetoric and troop movements suggest a potential for conflict, despite the practical implications of the vote expected to be minimal. What drives this move? Some argue that this is a political play by Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. With Venezuela's economy struggling, the potential for territorial expansion could serve as a rallying point, gaining political capital for his regime. However, any attempt to assert a claim would likely face international resistance. The United States, for instance, has expressed support for Guyana, warning against another conflict in its own backyard. The potential fallout from such a move could further isolate Venezuela on the international stage. In summary, this territorial dispute is not just about historical borders. It's a complex geopolitical issue involving resources, national pride, international law, and potential conflict. It's a chess game where the moves made by Venezuela and Guyana will have repercussions far beyond their borders. The Essequibo region, rich in oil and steeped in history, has become a pawn in a much larger game. As the world watches, the next moves will be critical in defining the future of this South American dispute.